Hello YouTube, my name's Nero and today we have some Call of Duty Black Ops 2, playing a bit of Team Deathmatch here on the map Hijacked, using the M27, changing around my options and everything because it's been a very long time since I played Black Ops 2, several months in fact, like ever since the Xbox One came out. I basically unplugged my Xbox 360 and really haven't used it ever since. You know, even the only times I'd ever really turn it back on was to record specific things for YouTube here. A good example of that would be when they did the viral marketing campaign for Black Ops 3 and they would change around the message of the day on either record specific things for videos of that. I would of course plug in my 360 and record that kind of stuff, but aside from that I rarely play on the 360 anymore. The controller still feels kind of weird to me, and yeah, regardless, this is my first game of Black Ops 2 in a very long time. Like I tell you guys, I always seem to do a lot better when I first get on compared to afterwards, because this was like really the only good game I had from the, I'm gonna say about an hour-long game session I had here. So regardless, hope you guys all enjoy the gameplay while we discuss today's topic. Today's topic is going to be the kill streaks in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now we know they're going to actually be score streaks rather than kill streaks. What that means is the same idea that we have in Advanced Warfare, same idea we have in Black Ops 2. Basically, it's going to be a score streak system where you can get points towards your kill streaks via actually getting kills, but you can also get points in there via UAV assist, via capturing flags and domination, via confirming tags and kill confirmed, and things of that nature, which is a pretty good thing. We learned a pretty obvious thing that I think everybody kind of understood was going to happen, but the kill streaks in Black Ops 3 are going to reset upon death. Now, that's what we've always had, right? The only time a kill streak doesn't reset upon death is if it's going to be a support kill streak. So basically, there's going to be no support kill streaks in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, similar to what they did in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So that's pretty good in my own personal opinion. I like the idea of having kill streaks being a reward system, right? But some other people disagree with that, and one person in particular wrote this post on a forum. I'm going to read it for you guys here. So no support style like Advanced Warfare and Modern Warfare 3. Not liking the sound of that, to be honest. More people earning big kill streaks through luck, while everyone else is at the mercy of them and can't even do anything. Anyone remember Black Ops 2, Swarm, Orbital VSAT, and Dog's Loop that only certain people could get and you couldn't do crap about it because there was no support kill streaks? Yeah, good times. /N sarcasm. Obviously, I ain't saying all the kill streaks should be support. It should be like Advanced Warfare, where certain non-harmless ones should get support, takes the edge off. So that was a very interesting comment. I actually ranted a little bit about this on Twitter. I am completely on the opposite end of the spectrum as this particular person. Of course, I blocked out the name so no one would be able to abuse them or find them online or anything like that. But basically the opinion here is, hey, you guys remember Black Ops 2? You remember that game? Remember when all those good players were calling in VSATs and Dogs and Swarm, and how there's no way for me to easily be able to counter that without trying very hard? You remember that? That was stupid. It should be very easy to counter the best kill streaks in the game, and people that do really good shouldn't be rewarded. That's basically what they said right there, right? And I've always kind of looked at Call of Duty as it needs to have a reward system. Any video game in general needs to have a reward system when it comes to a skill-based progression system. So if you are a bad player at a particular game, and this is not just exclusive to Call of Duty, in my opinion, you should be a bad player at that game until you decide to put in the time, put in the effort, and become a good player. There shouldn't be any hand-holding on the end of the game. Of course, the game should do everything it can to kind of try to explain how the game works for you. It shouldn't be a mystery as to how to play the game or how things work, but it should be kind of implied how to play the game. I think it's all a game really needs to do. That's as far as the hand-holding should go, in my own opinion. I don't feel as though a game like Call of Duty should be having support kill streaks that are ridiculously powerful. Now, of course, I've always been okay with like a support UAV or, you know, things like that, but really it kind of ends at the UAV. Anything that can be lethal in any way, or anything that can be really kind of counterintuitive or counterproductive for the other team, should not be a support kill streak. That should be something you earn rather than something you just basically get handed to just for playing the game. A bad example of that was, of course, Modern Warfare 3. In Modern Warfare 3, there was ballistic vests being thrown down there was a support counter UAVs, there was support stealth bombers, oh my goodness. There was support, what were we running around with? Juggernauts back in the day. There's actually a video, and I guess I will actually splice that in here for you guys right now, just so you guys can check it out. This is a video back from Modern Warfare 3 where I was playing with subscribers, and what we would do just for fun was go and abuse the support kill streaks. We would basically all save up our stealth bombers because they were stupidly easy to get. We would just call them all in, and we'd all run around in juggernaut suits, and that's what we would do. We would just abuse the support system because frankly it was a very easy system to abuse. That was the whole point of it, right? It was very, very easy, and of course support has gone into different renditions in every single game that's come out, but overall I feel as though support kill streaks really aren't the greatest thing in Call of Duty. And if I had to pick a kill streak setup that I would like the Black Ops 2 system, and that's actually going to be the system they're going with in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. They're going to have a score streak system where the score streaks are going to be relatively hard to earn, but once you get them, apparently they're going to be very worth it. In the videos I've seen from other YouTubers, they've actually described the kill streaks as being rather powerful, rather futuristic, and rather fun, but once again, actually kind of hard to get. Similar to Black Ops 2, it was no easy feat getting dogs. There was no easy feat getting swarms. There's no easy feat getting orbital VSATs and things of that nature, right? But once you did earn them, you did very well as a result of it. It was a reward system, right? It inclined you to want to continue to play, to continue to get better, because even if you're on the bad end of these kill streaks, the receiving end of the kill streaks, right? You sit there and you play, you're like, man, I wish I could get dogs. Some guy calls in dogs on you in a free-for-all, you're like, man, I wish I could get dogs. That looks like so much fun. Look how powerful that dog kill streak is. Then it gives you the incentive to want to continue to play and continue to grow as a player and get better. What really got me into Call of Duty initially, all the way back in 2007 with Call of Duty 4, was, and everybody, I think every one of you watching this video can remember the specific game and when this happened, but there's a point where you stop being the person that's dying to kill streaks and you become the person that's calling in the kill streaks, right? I remember back in Call of Duty 4, people calling in helicopters because I was the best kill streak back in the day. It wasn't an attack helicopter, and it was just flying around, just pegging people off all the time. It's like, man, I wish I could get the helicopters. And eventually, I became a better player. I continued to try to improve at the game, and I started becoming the person that gets the helicopters. Same thing happens in every Call of Duty game, I don't like it when any game out there, once again, not just exclusive to Call of Duty, but any game out there makes it very easy for players to just kind of come in and do well. A brand new player should not be on the same level as somebody that's been playing for a very long time and knows what they're doing, right? Somebody shouldn't be able to get things like a support stealth bomber, just by playing the game, whereas other people may not get any kill streaks because they're actually running the assault kill streaks rather than running support. That's my own personal opinion on that. And that's what I want to say in this video was the kill streaks in Black Ops 3 are going to be just like that of Black Ops 2 in terms that they're going to be score streaks rather than kill streaks. They are going to be relatively difficult to earn, and once you actually earn them, they are going to be very good. They're going to be very powerful kill streaks in general, and that's what's going to be like in Black Ops 3. I think that's a pretty good thing. And of course, I want to hear your guys' opinions on that in the comment section below. Feel free to leave that, but there's the end of the gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. A final score of 21-3, which is by far not an amazing score. It's not mind-blowing or anything, but it was my first game back on Black Ops 2 in quite some time, and I was pretty happy about that gameplay. So hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Let me know your opinions on score streaks and these score streaks are going to be in Black Ops 3 in the comment section below. But if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.